Alright, we're back. I'm in a ship. I peed. I am now empty. Feeling good. I also ate some chips, so my stomach would stop making that god-awful noise. Like there's some kind of monster inside me. I wonder when God was creating us, where he got the idea for the stomach growling sound. Did he Google like whale dying? Maybe. I hope you guys understand that Google wasn't around back then. I hope you got that joke. Hope you guys are smarter than that. If not, I don't really know what to say. I mean, I think a lot of people can't imagine a world without Google. You know, the younger folks, they're like, wait, Google didn't always exist? Yeah, Google's a new thing, man. Google's not that old. I think the company is actually older than we think. Because I think Google was around before, like, the search engine. But I might be wrong on that. I don't know that much about Google. But, yeah, the search engine hasn't been around for that long. And I mean, the internet also hasn't been around for that long. So, man, it was dark times before the internet, let me tell you. Dark times. I remember playing Zork and not knowing where to go and not having an internet to tell me. Mark, I think the internet existed. What is that? Is that like a temple in the forest? It's like hidden. I had the internet existed when I was playing Zork, but I didn't have it. I had like, I think my mom had dial-up because she worked, because she needed it for her work. She worked at some phone company. But for like everyone in the house to have it was like a damn luxury. And then I remember I did get dial-up, which I think I got dial-up before a lot of kids did because of my mom's work. So I was one of the pioneers of the internet. Back in the AOL days, the AOL, well, AOL was a little farther down the timeline, but that's when I, what is this? It's like it looks like there's something there, but there's not. What the fuck? I remember I used to get into heated arguments with people in chat room and chat forums. Yeah, those were the days. The AOL chat forums. If you want to know trolling, you think trolling is bad now with like Call of Duty players and toxic forums and whatnot. No, you should have seen back in the AOL days. That shit was unreal. Because people didn't know that trolling even existed and people were doing it. So everything you heard from people on the internet, you thought was 100% true. The internet was always right back then. If you read something on the internet, it was fact. So, when some guy was on there like telling you he was an 18-year-old girl with big boobs that wanted to get to know you, you were like, oh my god, this 18-year-old girl with big boobs wants to get to know me, and all I gotta do is give her my AOL password, and she'll send me nudie pics. Sign me the fuck up. Right now. Don't even play. Don't even play me. Giving 45-year-old guys in their basements your mom's fucking credit card information. that shit was real. That really happened. Not to me. The only thing that ever happened to me bad on the internet was I like cussed out this guy on a forum because he was pissing me off. And I was only like, I don't know how old I was at the time. Not old enough to be have such a sailor mouth. And the guy reported me, and I got my AOL account got suspended. And then I had to ask my mom to, reinstate it. And since I was under 18, obviously, she had to be the one to call. So she asked for, why I got reported, obviously. And she got the whole transcript of what I said to this guy. And I was in some deep trouble. It was not good. It was not good. That was really bad too, because that was when I was still like an angel in my mom's eyes, because I was really good. Like, off the internet, I was a damn 4.0 student, really shy, didn't ever cuss. Like I was the kid in high school that, middle school, not high school. In middle school that, kids were like, come on, cuss. Like, I just want to hear you cuss. And I'm like, no, cussing is bad. I don't want to cuss. And they're like, come on, say shit. And I was like, poopy. And they're like, no, say shit. I'm like, no, I don't want to cuss. Cussing is bad. My mama told me never to cuss. That was me. I was that kid. Also saves game. I'm just gonna run for it because there's nothing back here. I'm gonna run for it. Alright. So I was a really good kid, but on the internet, in today it's the same way where kids have kind of a double life. They live a different life on the internet. But back then it was even worse because no one knew who you were. You didn't have a Facebook. No one knew who Draco17 was on the internet. So, that wasn't my actual name, but it's close enough. So no one knew who that was. And you didn't have a social network that attached anything to you. So anything you said on the internet was lost to the internet, So it was much. I want to know what this old guy's doing over here. It's like in the corner being all shifty. I fled here from Melman to town far to the west. What a horrible sight that was. The earth rotting and monsters attacking as soon as night fell. Please help us. Alright. That was interesting. So yeah, it was so much easier to live this double life where you could do things that you would never do in real life on the internet. So it was a different time. It was interesting. You could do stuff. You could be a totally different person. Now the internet's more about being yourself, and some people still act different because they either have social anxiety or they get picked on in real life, so they pick on people on the internet and stuff like that. But for the most part, most people try to be as close as real as they can on the internet, But back then, you were as far away from yourself as you could be. That was your chance to do something that no one would ever know about, that you could just be you could be something different. It's almost like playing video games, Like the Angry Video Game Nerd says, video games are supposed to be a way for you to be something you're not. Like I wouldn't go out and fight a crazy horse with a scimitar, but in this game I can. So it's kind of like that on the internet. I wouldn't cuss people out in real life, but on the internet I could, because no one knew it was me. So it was a strange, different time. It was weird. I don't know if anyone else watching this. Damn it, fucking dead ends. I don't know if anyone else watching this was on the internet back in those days, but that's the way it was. It was weird. It was crazy times. what always kind of made me laugh too is back then on the AOL, like on AOL, there were still names like I don't know, Mike 874, or like, you know, names with numbers, or like screen names, you know. And I always figured, like, why not back then when the internet wasn't really, no one really knew what the internet was like? Why didn't people just put their real name? You know, like, I rarely ever, if I ever did, see anyone actually have their real name on the internet. Everyone was so worried that people would know who they were. People always put in weird screen names. And nowadays it's more of just people have screen names because they want to, not because they have to. Like, they still let people know who they are, but they have a screen name, you know, so that's kind of their identity. But even like YouTube now, a lot of people just use their real name. And adults are kind of funny because, like, adults got into the internet back in those days, and then now they're not in the internet as much. So I think a lot of adults still think that internet's like that. Like my aunt is hilarious because she will not use her real name for anything on the internet, just anything. She will always, it's always something else. She will never use her real name. She'll never use anything that rhymes with her real name. Like, seriously, like she is so worried that people are going to know who she is on the internet. And I understand why, but no, if you don't give away your address or your social security number or your credit card information, no one cares, you know, about Mike who lives in Ohio. Like, you're just, you know, no one's gonna stalk you. Maybe if you're an 18-year-old girl, you should just literally not even do the internet. But for a middle-aged woman who's married, no one cares that your first name is Ashley or whatever. You know, like, no one cares. Like, it's not. No one's going to come haunt you because your name is Ashley and that sounds sexy. I'm buying this leather shield because it's only fucking 15 gil. Why the hell not? Leather gloves. Or do I want the steel plate? Well, I can get both. Yeah, I'll get both. I'm just gonna worry about armor. I feel like I'm doing enough damage. I just need better armor. Yeah, look at that defense boost. How much does shield give me? 3 or 2. I can't add 2. That's not bad. Alright. Did I rest already? No. I'm gonna go rest and save. I really have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. Part of me feels that I need to use the ship and go somewhere, but I don't know where to go. And I'm afraid to use the ship because I'm gonna get blown up by fucking sharks. I need a map. Is there a map in this game? That'd be great. Now, one guy talked about a city in the west, so maybe I should go west. But west is where I came from. So that doesn't really help me either. I don't know. I'm getting in the ship. And I already got into a fight. Great. Privateer. Yeah, we did it. We did it. Formation. Alright. Crap. Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. There's a shark. Jeez, Jen does a ton of damage with that hammer. Mike, why'd you have to miss? Oh, he fucking shielded it. You see that shit? That was awesome. Or maybe he just always puts up his shield when he gets hit. I don't know. But it was cool. I enjoyed it. Bam! Warriors are so good. Like, they have so much life and so much armor, and they get to equip shields and good shit. Like, oh my god, this water is like huge. I'm never gonna figure out where I'm going. This water is huge. That's good English. This ocean is huge. Is that better? That's better. So, random fact of the day, I'm playing this on an original PS1. I could have played it on the PS3. I could have bought the PS3 version, the digital version. And I could have also played it on my PS2. But my PS2, when it plays old SD games like this... Ooh, is this that West Town? No, this is the fucking beginning town. Fuck. It's fucking Cornelia. Well, at least everything's cheap here. I could rest, but yeah, I'm probably about to rest too, because Death's fucking almost dead again. But yeah, the PS2, when I play old SD games like this, my recording hardware, my PVR, has a hard time dealing with it for some reason. And the PS3 version I didn't want to have to buy, and I just feel like playing it on a PS1 is, you know, it's more OG. It's more awesomer that way. Alright, let's keep going west. This looks interesting. I feel like if I land on one of these islands, I'm just gonna get totally butt-fucked by, like, super enemies. What in the fuck? The goggler? Those are creepy. I don't like those at all. Those are not okay. I don't like gogglers. Oh, what is that? Oh, nobody missed. Ooh, they have like no health. Attack that goggler. No, stop with the gaze. I don't want to know what that does. Oh, it paralyzes. Great. At least you paralyzed the most useless person on the team. How do you say that name? Sahagin? Sahagin? They use those enemies a lot in Castlevania. And in Final Fantasy. I think there's a version of that enemy in Final Fantasy X. I think a couple other Final Fantasies. Alright. I have a feeling I'm about to get completely demolished by whatever's on this island. It's just wolves. Are they super high level wolves? No, they're just normal wolves. Okay, so far so good. So, I really don't have any quests right now. Like Like, my quest is to defeat evil right now. Like, that's what the king told me to do. I don't really have any, like, go save someone or anything. Like, I'm not supposed to be doing anything. I'm supposed to just be, like, exploring. Which makes it kind of hard to know where the hell I'm supposed to be going. But I'm just going off that old man who said there's a town somewhere getting attacked by creatures. Maybe I'll find it. Or maybe I won't. I kind of wonder if this game has any kind of like linear story, or if it's just like I could go fight the final boss right now if I wanted to, if I like knew where he was. Ow. Damn it. Could we start hitting things, please? About to use ice. Level 2 spell. See how much damage it does. Boom. 44, not bad. I feel like I got a good amount of casts. Like, in other Final Fantasy games, it takes MP. And you usually don't get that much MP, really, to like just spam spells. But right now I have, I think it's 4 level 1 spells and 2 level 2 spells, or maybe 3. How many do I have? I have 4 and 3, and then 2 level 3 spells. So once I start getting some spells, I should be able to just spam spells with card like all day, which would be pretty awesome. So I feel like the mages are going to be worth it later, but I feel like having these 2 mages made the beginning of the game really difficult. Because they really don't do much at the beginning of the game. There's a cave down there. I'm a little worried about a cave. Wow, Mike is so freaking invincible, holy crap. Da 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 ba da ba ba bum ba ba bum. Da da. Alright, we did it, suckers. Alright, I might throw up a tent here, or a sleeping bag, so I can save and get some healing down. But I can't let anyone die here. Bolt! Bam! Now Bolt only did 18, but Ice did 44, so either that guy's weak against Ice, or level 2 spells are like legit awesome. Alright. We're gonna use a sleeping bag. I want to see how much this heals. Death has 35 of 129. See how well this heals. I'm hoping it heals full, but might not. I'm a little worried saving in the same file too, because what if I get like stranded here, but I think I'll be alright. Oh my god, that healed like nothing. That was terrible. And it didn't give me my spell uses back either. I just realized it tells me where I am. I'm at Mount Duargar. I don't feel like I'm supposed to be here, but let's fucking do it. Oh, this is like a town? Rally ho! Have you spoken with Smith the Smith? Smith the Smith. No, I have not. With the crystal eye, even a blind one is able to see everything, but I hear that dark elf Asto stole it from Matoya the Witch. That's quite the story. I've not heard of any of these people yet. Huh? This noise? Oh, Grandpa Nelix at his rock, busting again. An armlet can work as an armor. It protects you. Thanks. You say the same thing. I'm looking for the Levistone. You see, the Levistone can make anything float in the air. I hear the nitro powder was taken to a castle and was locked away inside a room. Ooh, maybe that's the castle Cornelia. What's up? You say the same thing. Okay. Found 575 gil. Sweet. Found 450 gil. Sweet. I just made some bank. What's in here? How can I forge a sword worthy of leaving its name in history? Perhaps that legendary metal, adamantite, can. Let me talk to you. What's going on down here? This place is huge. Another door locked with the mystic key. I need this mystic key. Arg, so close to completing the canal and a darn rock gets in my way. If only I had the nitro powder. Okay, so I gotta get the mystic key, go to Cornelia Castle and get the nitro powder and then give it to him. So basically I can't go anywhere till I get the mystic key, and I have no idea where the mystic key is. Sounds like the west is where, like, the final boss is or something. Everyone's talking about the west. Okay, so at least I have some kind of plan now, but I have zero idea where the mystic key would be. I think somebody at Castle Cornelia said something about the mystic key being stolen from someone or something. But it's not like I have any idea where that person is anyways. Oh, these spiders are not cool. They have a lot of life and they're not cool. This poison is kicking my ass. They gotta be weak against fire, right? All spiders are weak against fire. Or not. Fuck. This is not going well. Die, spiders. At least they only poison the people on my team with the most life. Bolt did a good amount of damage. It's like they're strong against fire, which is weird. Of course, I don't know why spiders are ever weak against fire, but for some reason they always are in every game ever. But what makes a spider weak against fire? Because it can burn? A lot of things can burn. Whatever. Oh, I'm taking poison damage as I walk. That's not good. I only have one antidote. I'm using it on Mike. This is not good. Oh, this is not good at all. Death is going to die a horrible death. Oh, now he's really going to die a horrible death. And he's dead. Why is Mike only doing one hit now? Maybe it has something to do with how much life he has. Oh, there you go. Now I got two. Die, ogre. Yeah. Card coming in with the clutch with the critical hit. Please tell me there's a town over here somewhere. Fuck, there's no town. This is a dead end. Cobras. Those things are frightening. Just don't poison me, please. For the love of God, do not poison me. I need to get back to my ship, which is also not safe. Wolves. So what can I talk about while we're going back to the ship? Ships are cool. That's all I got. That's all I got. When Jen and I went on our honeymoon, we saw where they docked the ships during the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. That's a random factoid about ships in my life. Hope you enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. It was just a little, like, cement dock thing in the ground, but it was still cool. And we saw where they put the actual the trailers where the actors hung out during the filming. It's really cool. If you want to get into like movie making or like special effects or whatever, you should really look at some of the like behind the scenes documentary stuff on the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, because they did a ton of really cool things with those movies in terms of like the effects and everything. They everything was done, not everything, but the majority of the effects in the movies are actually on real ships. It's not CGI. And they actually did it, a lot of it on open water too. And they had a little dock that they would use to control the water. So if they needed like waves to hit the side of the ship or something for a scene, they would create the waves and have it hit the ship like it was really happening. It wasn't like CGI. They had the shots that they couldn't do out on open water. I need to go revive Death. They had a built ship in a studio that they used for those. So even the shots that couldn't be done on open water, they did on a real ship, just not in the ocean. The way that they shot was cool too, because they did it in the Bahamas, and they basically, they would wake up in their trailers, which was on the island, the Grand Bahama Island, which is where Jen and I went on our honeymoon. And then they would get on the ships and actually sail the ships to where they were filming. So they didn't like helicopter everywhere. They like legitimately like sailed the ships to the next place where they would be filming. Which is like the coolest thing ever. Like if I was shooting a movie, if I was like an actor, that would have to be like the coolest gig ever. Like instead of being just like helicoptered and limoed to each part of the city or whatever where I got to do my shots, like getting on a real pirate ship and cruising to each Bahama location where you're gonna shoot the next scene, like that's just fucking awesome. Like you can't beat that. Alright, well I have no idea where we're going. I might actually stop here. Yeah, I'll stop here because it's about lunchtime and I just saved. So we'll stop here. Tune in next time when I sail around like an idiot trying to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go. Check out the Patreon page if you want extras of this Let's Play, stuff that isn't on YouTube, and you want to support me and help this Let's Play continue going. Check that out. It'd be awesome if you did. I would appreciate it very much so. Thanks to everyone who's following the Let's Play and continuing to watch all the episodes. I appreciate it. And I think that's about it. So I will see you guys next time.